All right, that was just my strawberry cake mix that we crumbled. Now I'm coming in with my Breyers extra creamy chocolate ice cream, and we left this out so that it could be nice and melted. Oh my goodness. It is the season of chocolate and strawberry, and this is gonna be a game changer dessert. We're gonna go ahead and kind of break up that ice cream a little bit more, but you can make this dessert however you want. You can do whatever cake mix you like and whatever ice cream. I was just craving chocolate and strawberry together. So we are mixing this all up so that it can be fully combined and we can get a delicious chocolate strawberry flavor. All right, and we're just smoothing that out so we can have a nice flat layer of our ice cream cake. It smells so good. That strawberry cake is my favorite.
Yum.
Beautiful. Now I'm coming in with my 16 ounces of Cool Whip and my cheesecake instant pudding, and we're gonna put that right into our Cool Whip. Move that to the side and grab our bowl so that we can put our pudding and our Cool Whip right into our bowl and get this all mixed together. Okay, and we're mixing that pudding in until it's fully incorporated. And this is just gonna add a yummy cheesecake flavor to that already delicious chocolate strawberry cake that we are whipping up. Now, if you don't want to use Cool Whip, you can whip up your own homemade whip topping, but I wanted this to be super easy. And I also love how the Cool Whip kind of gets nice and thick in the freezer, which is where this is gonna go once we get this all mixed together. So let's go ahead and mix this until it is fully combined. All right, this looks like it's fully mixed. We're gonna bring back our strawberry ice cream cake, and we are gonna frost our cake with our delicious cheesecake Cool Whip. And I'm just kind of doing globs on there, and then we'll smooth it out. This will help ensure that we don't rip up our delicious cake underneath. But I am so excited. We're probably gonna use that whole entire thing, but let's get this started. All right, I think that looks good enough. And like I said, we are gonna put this in the freezer for a couple hours. All right, so I ended up leaving this in the freezer overnight just to ensure that it's completely frozen. But we are gonna go ahead and jazz this up with some homemade chocolate covered strawberries so everyone knows what's inside our delicious ice cream cake. Oh my goodness, isn't that so cute?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for those.
All right, so we're gonna quickly put these onto our cake, but obviously this is optional. You can use some sprinkles or some chocolate fudge. This is just what my family requested, so that's why we're going for it. And look, I even made some extra that I can go ahead and start snacking on, but that is ready. All right, it is now the moment of truth. We're gonna go ahead and cut right into our delicious chocolate strawberry ice cream cake. I'm so excited. Woo! Look at that. That is a huge piece. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Oh, look at the cake, the chocolate ice cream, the Cool Whip cheesecake mixture. Time to dig in.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness. This is so good.
All right, so that was one large can of pure pumpkin. Next, we have a whole entire big bag of yellow cake mix. Yes, we're gonna add this whole entire bag. Y'all, that smells so good. Next, we have some chocolate chips, and no, we're not gonna add this whole bag. I know that sounds like a lot of fun for the kids, but no, we're probably gonna add about 2 cups of chocolate chips. And then we're gonna mix this down to all of our ingredients. All right, so we are gonna pop this bad boy in the oven for about an hour at 350, and we'll see you guys when we get back. All right, guys, we got our pumpkin chocolate cake out of the oven, fresh and ready to go. It's still a little hot, but that's all right. We got some Cool Whip here that we're just gonna lace this on the top of. I don't like a lot of icing, so I do have the smaller container, but if you like a lot of icing, I would suggest double up and get the big joint as well. All right, guys, then the last thing we are gonna add right to the top is some pumpkin pie spice. And guys, this stuff is just a great addition to any fall recipe. You're gonna love, love, love it. Just smells like fall. All right, so I'm gonna give me a piece, guys. Uh-oh. Equipment malfunction. Ooh, this smells amazing. Y'all, and I did let this cool some. I guess we needed to let this cool for a half a day. Oh, but once you get in the middle, look at that. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it's still real hot. Oh, yes. But it is very tasty, even though it is still hot. You guys got to try this quick and easy recipe. I'm going to finish my plate. I'll see y'all next time.
1 stick of butter, melted. I'm fast. This is 1 whole rotisserie chicken. There is nothing simpler about this recipe. Wait till you see how quickly this comes together. You know, a lot of people call this pot pie. In our house, we call it, Todd, say it with me, chicken cobbler. So simple. Number 3, peas and carrots. These are frozen peas and carrots. If you're a corn and a green bean kind of person, feel free to add those. Oops. It's not fun unless you get it on the table. My kids like peas and carrots. Okay, we're on to ingredient number 4. We need 2. You think I can do this? I'm gonna rest
2 full cups?
2 full cups of milk. Look at that.
Oh, look at you. Just,
I want you to get a good look. 2 cups of milk. Am I there? 2 cups of
it's
milk.
This says metric on our side.
Here,
so.
I'll go this way. 2 cups of milk and 2 small packages of Bisquick cheese and garlic inside of this milk. You need 16 ounces or 2 cups. So 2 of these packages is actually perfect. You like how I'm making this easy for everybody to see today?
You are. Even I'm following along.
I know. We're going to mix this up in the milk. Once this is mixed perfectly, we are going to pour it right on top of our chicken. And look at that chunky biscuit in there. And don't forget, it is important that you use the cheese and garlic so that you get a real flavorful biscuit, not just the dry plain Bisquick. Okay. We then are going to add to this gross serving cup 2 cups of chicken broth. You're going to have to tell me when I'm at 2.
Okay.
Am I almost there?
Yeah, a little bit more, a little bit more. I think you're there.
Okay, 2 cups of chicken broth. And to our chicken broth, we are going to add 1 can of cream of chicken and herb soup.
Okay.
This I have to put here to put that in the container. And we're going to mix these 2 things together. This is like a chemistry recipe.
There's a lot of mixing.
A lot of mixing, but not a lot of work.
Okay.
Just some mixing. We're going to mix that together.
those two ingredients, the chicken broth and the cream of chicken soup with herbs. Again, we're getting all of the seasoning inside the Bisquick and inside the soup, so you don't have to add any additional seasoning to this recipe. And we're then
you're just dumping?
going to pour it right on top of this. Now, I cannot stress something so important to y'all. Do not stir. I repeat, do not stir.
It's my kind of recipe.
I know. Leave it just like this. I know you want to just put your hands in there and mix it up. You leave it just like this. It's going into a 350-degree oven for about 50 minutes, and then it's going to come out and we're going to let it sit. See you in 50. Chicken cobbler. We let it sit for 10 minutes. I'm going in to give you, you're going to be the taster. Just so you know, this is so, oh, look at that.
Oh boy.
Look at that, it is so really hot. Do you see? I'm going to give you a little more stuff from the
Yeah, it is
inside.
blazing hot
Oh,
stuff.
yes. This is what chicken cobbler should look like.
And smell like.
Oh, delicious. I'm going to give you a fork. We're going to flip the camera around and you're going in.
Okay. I do have to be a little careful.
Okay, be careful. Hold on. All right, be careful. All the way up. Oh, yeah. Get some of that crust, too.
Oh, that crust is ridiculous.
Can you tell that we use the cheesy garlic biscuits in there? Mm-hmm. All right, let me take a look. Rate it. Rate that dish.
It's so good, it's ridiculous. It's fantastic.
Is it the best chicken cobbler you've ever had? Because as far as this is looking pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's really, it's excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't cook your pot pie any other way. Give it a new name. Use a new dish. Chicken cobbler for the win.
Add 1 egg to your can of corn. Just put it right down in there. Now add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. There's 1, 2, and just a little bit. 3. Take your salt and just a half. We're not gonna fill it up all the way. Dump that right in. Got the black pepper. Put that right in. 1 teaspoon of paprika. You can use smoked paprika if you like. And just a pinch of oregano. Just put that right on top. Take your can of goodies and dump it right into a bowl. Get it all in there. And then simply add in parsley. Now just break it off with your hand. You don't need to chop it up. Just get those little leaves in. Now just simply mix it all together. Break that egg up. Get it all mixed in. The cornstarch, the paprika. Look at how beautiful this is looking. Look how it's all gelling together. Get it mixed up good, and then we're gonna add it directly onto the fire. Now we're quickly gonna add some diced red pepper. This is just bell pepper, just to give it some color and a little bit of flavor. You can add green pepper if you like, if you don't like the red pepper. But I think this adds great color. Just add that in, and then just mix it all together. But look how beautiful that is. Pour olive oil into your pan. You can use veggie oil if you want, canola oil. Next, add in your corn, egg, parsley. Get it all in there. Don't leave anything. Now just flatten it out. Use your spatula, get it up against the edges. Let's get that pepper over here. I've got this on medium to high heat. Let's put the lid on. Look at that. Now that it's set up, slide it out onto your lid. And you're just gonna flip it over like that. Look at that. Now for the fun part, we're just gonna add our favorite sauce. I'm using ketchup. Put it right all over the top. You could use pizza sauce if you like, but for me, corn and egg says ketchup. Now on top of that, just add your freshly grated mozzarella cheese. Be careful not to get it on the edge because you don't want burnt cheese. Or maybe you do. Now take some green onion and just chop up some green onion, just put it right on top. You can use parsley, cilantro if you want. You could even use jalapeno, but I prefer the green onion. So we're gonna put the lid back on now, and it'll melt very quickly. We just wanna cook it till the cheese is melted. Before we do that, let's add one more pinch. Look at that, beautiful. Put the lid on, let it melt. Whoa, this looks and smells delicious. Put it right out onto your cutting board, and then just take your pizza cutter, and don't forget to remove the shield. And we're just gonna cut this into 4 slices. Yum, look at this. Look at that. Once it's cooled, you'll just serve it. Oh, look at that melted cheese. Look at, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's try this. Got my fork, let's turn it around. Get a nice bite. Okay, I've got the cheese. Oh, look at that. I call this my street corn pizza. Wow. You're gonna love it. If I can make this, you can make this. Wow, look at that, how beautiful this is. It's got the melted cheese.
All right, that was just my chocolate fudge brownie that we crumbled up. All right, now that that's crumbled, we're gonna go to our freezer where I placed a metal bowl, and we're gonna move our brownies to the side. We have our metal bowl, and we're gonna add our heavy whipping cream. I'm gonna use this whole entire container, which is 1 pint, 16 ounces of heavy whipping cream. Beautiful. I have 1 instant chocolate pudding box. This is the 3.3 ounces. We're adding that to our heavy cream as well. Yum. And then our special ingredient, this is optional for adults only. We're gonna add 2 shots of Bailey's into our mixture. Oh, it's gonna be so good. All right, I'm gonna come back with my hand mixer. I have new beaters on there, and we're gonna whip this up. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be such a fun and delicious little treat. You know, the kids are asleep and the adults can have a yummy kind of spiked dessert. Oh, all right, that looks nice and thick and creamy. Yum. Before we move on, I'm gonna transfer this into a piping bag. All right, that's ready to go. Now I'm gonna bring in little plastic glasses, just like so. And we have our brownie crumbles next to us. And we are gonna grab a cookie scoop and do like 2 scoops of our brownie crumble right in the bottom of our wine glasses, just like so. This is gonna be such an easy and delicious little treat for a party. We got that Bailey's in the ready whip. We have this delicious brownie. Obviously I did the box brownie, but you can do homemade to make it extra special. So let's go ahead and get our brownie right in there. All right, now it's time to do a layer of our whipped topping. Oh, look how thick that is. And we're gonna do that to each one. Make sure to twist your piping bag as you go so we can get some beautiful layers. All right, we're gonna add another layer of our brownie crumbles super quick. Yum. All right, another layer of our Bailey's chocolate whip. Now for the cherry on top, you're gonna do a little bit of crushed candy cane. I'm gonna put it in my hand so that they're easier to manage. And we're gonna sprinkle that right on top of our little trifles. How cute is this? Now obviously you could do it all in one big trifle dish or in a 9x13, but I just think this is so fun, such a great presentation, and it kind of gives a hint that it's going to be a little bit boozy because we put it in the wine glasses. Okay. All right, and I do think peppermint goes with Irish cream, if you guys were debating that. Okay, finally time to try this. Oh, I'm so excited.
It looks so good.
Ooh, that is perfection. You guys are gonna love it.